Welcome back to Say No To Lashon Hara, day 25. The entire project is being done as a zechut for Refu'a Shlema for Chana Bat Sima Feiga. We are now beginning the actual book of Chafetz Chaim after having gone through, for such quite a long time, the lengthy introduction that the Chafetz Chaim felt was necessary before we even opened with the laws of Lashon Hara. In opening the actual book dealing with the laws of Lashon Hara, the Chafetz Chaim starts with what is the single greatest misconception about Lashon Hara. Asur lesaper begnut chavero, afilu emet gamur. A person is not allowed to speak negatively about their friend, even if it's absolutely true. And that is the sin of Lashon Hara. Lashon Hara oftentimes is exactly what people think is the opposite of Lashon Hara. So as an example, they'll say something and you'll say, I think that might be Lashon Hara, and you'll say, actually, it's true. Or the person will say, I happen to know for a fact. That doesn't mean that it's not Lashon Hara. That actually means that it is Lashon Hara. Negative information that's true is called Lashon Hara. Negative information that is not true or that you're not sure about might be Motzi Shem Ra, which means spreading a bad name for someone. The main way of looking at this is, let's say it is true. If someone was saying that information about you, would you want them to say that information? Someone speaking that way about your wife, your husband, your parents, your children, wouldn't you tell them, stop talking about it? Shut your mouth. This doesn't concern you. It's none of your business. The Torah wants you to feel the way you feel about yourself or the people you love, about every other Jew, as if they were your actual brother or sister. The fact that it's true, therefore, wouldn't matter at all if you loved the person. And it is about this that the Torah says, Lo telech rachil be'amecha, do not go around as a peddler amongst your people. A peddler would take things from one town that they had plenty of and sell it in the next town where they didn't have any of it. That was how he made his living. And there are some people that's how they make their living. That's how they get through life. Going to one party, listening to Lashon Hara about people, going to the next party, and peddling their wares, something that makes them feel alive, brings life to them. But in actual fact, it's the opposite of life. Lashon Tov brings a person the blessing of life. Lashon Hara brings the person many, many, many punishments. The Torah tells us that HaKadosh Baruch Hu wanted us to live elevated lives. And therefore God says, if I want you to act as a high people, I wanted you to take the high road. I wanted you to be like princes and royalty. Don't walk around like a lowlife, acting in the most base way. To speak negatively about other people, to think negatively about other people, to see the worst in people, is something which is a trait that belongs to people who themselves are in a low place. When people are in the highest places, when they feel great about themselves, they look at other people and also see greatness. HaKadosh Baruch Hu wanted us to be His Am Segula, His treasured nation, Mamlechet Kohanim V'Goy Kadosh, to be a kingdom of priests, to be the children of kings. And if that's how we act, then we only ever see opportunity for growth, for positivity. Hashem is asking us in refraining from speaking Lashon Hara to be great people.